right. It's time to Tate and Patty we're gonna do a ranking of all the Halloween candy.
A tier list, if you will.
A tier list. Yeah. Some new form of content.
Yeah, it's definitely a new form of content. For us, at least.
Yeah, it's true. We're not... no one's ever done this before. We invented this whole website and everything. This format.
Yeah. I honestly just had such a good time doing our Marvel tier list that I want to do it, and I thought of recording it. So, thank you, Patty.
Yeah. Let's hop right in. The first one was that 100 grand.
100 grand. F.
I wouldn't say I've never had it because I'm pretty sure I've had it, but like I've had like maybe 3 in my life. I don't even remember. Is it nougat? What's in those?
It's.
Look it up. Look it up real quick.
Yeah. So if I'm thinking correctly, 100 grand. Whoops.
What's in it?
So it's got like crunchies on the outside.
Scroll down a little. I'm sure they'll give you a little description.
Here, I'll go to images.
What not? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that split apart one. So it's just it's like pop.
Yeah, but here's its downfall though, right? In this picture, it's like creamy and the caramel is like coming apart. It's more like I just saw one. It's more like this, where it's just fucking hard.
Yeah, I bet they made every 100 grand in the 80s, and they've just been pulling out of a stockpile ever since.
Yep. And then the crunchies just make the chocolate so dry. Yeah. It's an easy F tier for me.
Now, Three Musketeers, for me, that used to be my like go-to favorite candy bar.
You know, me too, actually. So, it was like my favorite, but like now
I'm like it is just chocolate on chocolate. So I think overall I'd put it in A or B for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely it's up there though.
Is it chocolate on chocolate? I thought it was nougat.
It is literally whipped chocolate on the inside.
Oh,
and just regular.
So that's
chocolate.
Why it's like kind of mid. That makes sense.
It is just chocolate.
I was thinking like B or C. You were thinking.
So put it B.
Yeah, let's do B.
Nice.
Airheads. Now these aren't my favorite.
They're not my favorite, but they're good for what they are.
Time. They're a good time.
Yeah, because like I'm not a big fan of taffies, but Airheads themselves, for like a taffy-like candy, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I am a big fan of taffy, and it actually doesn't scratch that taffy itch. Mm-hmm. It's more of like. It's like a mix of like fruit leather and taffy, where it's like I feel like it's like not fruit leather, but maybe like a harder candy, because it's kind of hard to eat. Whereas like taffy is chewy, but it does kind of melt in your mouth. A good taffy should, give way. Yeah. Whereas the Airheads, I don't think it does.
I do think Airheads should get some credit for the marketing. You remember those old commercials?
Oh,
where they'd
absolutely.
Like eat it and their heads would explode.
Oh yeah, that's like the only reason I wanted Airheads.
It's true. It's true. And the mystery flavor, like just like the white mystery flavor, I love that. I'd honestly, it's crazy.
Dude, I'll honestly, on marketing alone, it's S, but I think we maybe put it in an A because the candy itself
exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I've never called Airheads my favorite candy. I have called Three Musketeers my favorite candy, but like this just makes sense to me. Now, Almond Joy, this is a controversial one.
Going back to
okay,
what you just said, I think if we did this 20 years ago, Three Musketeers would be S.
Oh, for sure.
But, like, as I grew older, like, I specifically remember actually the day that I ate a Three Musketeers and was like, huh, this doesn't hit like it used to.
Yeah.
Like, I can specifically remember being in my original house that I grew up in had a guest bedroom that had its own walk-in closet. And I found a Three Musketeers in there and ate it. And I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know where. I don't know how old it was. So maybe there's a bias here. But I specifically remember eating that Three Musketeers and just being like, yeah, this isn't it.
Yeah, well, okay, that one, old closet, Three Musketeers. Oh, that's great.
Maybe might have made me sick. I don't know. Going back to Almond Joy,
how do you feel about Almond Joys? I love Almond Joys. But that's because I like coconut.
Honestly, I do too.
I will say, though, I think Mounds are better because the almond in an Almond Joy feels just kind of like the single whole just kind of almond just there is really weird.
Yeah.
Whereas a Mounds, you're like, yeah, I'll just throw that whole thing in my mouth. Maybe I'll take bites of it, but it doesn't matter. Whereas an Almond Joy, it feels like you have to eat it either all in one bite or specifically in 2 bites, and you eat the almond perfectly in half. Otherwise, you're just not doing it right. And for that, I would say Almond Joy is like C tier, personally.
So, I like Almond Joys a different way. Okay. You just said 2 ways that I don't...
Do you eat the almond off the top and then eat the rest of it?
Sometimes I do that because I do like chocolate dipped almonds.
Sure.
And sometimes the bar is better without the almond, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But have you ever pushed the almond deeper in? And it's like it's not there anymore. And when you bite into it, it's like, oh, it's like a little surprise in the middle.
No, I've never done that.
Try it next time you have an Almond Joy.
Next time I have an Almond Joy, I'll be sure to just push that bad boy down in there.
26-year-old man.
Yeah. I'd put Almond Joys at C or B.
Yeah, it was B.
B, alright. I'm cool with B. I do like an Almond Joy. I will, like, go out of my way to get one.
Let's go B. Now, this next one, I want to hear your opinion first because I feel like mine might be a little drastic.
I've never heard of him. No, I've
never had a Baby Ruth.
I know. But I just like $100,000. I feel like Baby Ruth it's an older one that I've probably only ever had a few. What is that? Is it just like caramel and peanuts, like a Payday?
It's caramel peanuts. And actually, I think it's nougat.
Is it Google? This time, Google what is a Baby Ruth. And then just look at the all.
Yeah, I think it's nougat. Yep, nougat.
Peanuts, caramel.
Oh, nougat, caramel, and peanuts.
Okay.
Okay, so it's nougat with caramel around it, then peanuts, and then chocolate.
So I think now, as an adult, I probably would appreciate the Baby Ruth more, but I don't eat them, so.
Yeah. So the Baby Ruth are actually near and dear to my heart.
Really?
They are actually them and Snickers, and I won't go into Snickers until we get to it.
Yeah.
Them and Snickers go head and head with like my favorite candy. Baby Ruth, like my mom still packs Baby Ruths in my Christmas stockings.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Wow. Okay.
I loved them that much. We would go to the store, and like if it was Halloween time, I would want the Baby Ruth bag. And then she would have to hide them from me because I was ravenous. Like the Baby Ruth, in my opinion, and thinking about it now, like looking at what it is, it's pretty similar to a Snickers bar. Like, I think the Snickers bar has like nuts in the nougat, whereas the Baby Ruth has the nuts outside of it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty interesting because what I really liked about the Baby Ruth was the caramel and the nougat. Like, I love nougat. Nougat candy bars, I think, are top tier. And I think that's why I kind of liked Three Musketeers when I was older, because maybe I thought they were like a different, like they were a nougat.
Yeah.
And maybe a different, like a Milky Way.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll let you put Baby Ruth. You go for it.
You've never had it, so I would be down to put it at A, but
you can put it at S.
I think it's the whole experience of a candy bar. It's got the texture, it's got the sweetness, it's got the saltiness from the peanuts. It's amazing.
Yeah, I got nothing against that. I definitely looking at, especially as like an adult, I very much appreciate a candy bar that looks like I could eat it as a snack, and then it would hold me over, and it wasn't just sugar, you know. So I'm cool with that.
I love Baby Ruths.
How you feel about Butterfingers?
So I like peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
So I would place the peanut butter stuff pretty high on this tier list. But Butterfingers especially are very controversial. When I was younger, it was Butterfingers and Three Musketeers all the way.
Really?
But now I'm not too sure. Like I like it, but if I want a peanut butter kick, I go for the Reese's.
Yeah.
Or the peanut M&Ms. I don't go for the Butterfinger.
Okay.
And for me, what it is the texture when you're chewing it. It's not a good mouth feel to have it all stuck on your teeth.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think a Butterfinger tastes amazing.
Yeah, tastes great.
But
and if you get a good Butterfinger where it's flaky, it's a completely different experience.
That's a good point. I think it was my grandpa was once talking about how like Butterfingers, if you can tell like it was one that's pretty freshly made, it's really good. But if it's had like enough time to like dry out, it gets to that like it's instead of being flaky, it's just brittle.
Yep. Yep.
So I think for that, I would put it at like B or C, even though like flavor wise, it's definitely S.
It's definitely S. I mean, chocolate and peanut butter itself is S.
Yeah.
So like,
I think in practice though, it definitely it's the experience of eating a Butterfinger often doesn't match up with its flavor.
Yeah, it being so polarizing, I think I would even put it at C.
Yeah. Put that C.
But like, if I could, I would put an asterisk being like, tastes like an S.
Tastes like an S.
Yeah.
But really
this
is more
next
of a
one,
C. This next one, this is where this will make or break us right here.
The OG of the controversy.
I personally, especially when I was young, loved candy corn.
Really?
Yes, I think it tastes amazing. But now, as like an adult, like I'll eat a few. Like I won't not eat it. But now as an adult, I'm like, that is pure sugar.
That's actually a good point. That is actually a good point. Like, I won't not eat it if it's in my mouth. Right. The 100 grand, I might spit out.
Yeah, like I will chew and swallow the candy corn, but like it's not what you like. As a kid, I could eat like a whole bag of candy corn. Like I fucking loved candy corn. But
so now I know what I just said. I fucking despise candy corn to my very core, though. I fucking hate this candy. Honestly, but like, okay, I think you need to rank candy corn, because it's like not too bad, but it's just awful.
I think we have a perfect...
It's everywhere, and like people expect you to eat it, and it's just like, no, dude. Like I don't like. Give me something that doesn't feel like I'm putting a pen in my mouth and chewing it.
Yeah. I think we got a perfect hole in D right there, and it's asking for candy corn. And I personally, I do like the flavor of a candy corn, but ultimately
it's sugar. I mean, you can't go wrong with it.
It is just sugar, though, and I think like the Butterfinger for me, the taste is better than the reality, but it's just less than a Butterfinger. So D, I think is perfect.
Yeah.
Now a Crunch Bar.
There's a thing with. Have you ever had a different flavored candy corn?
No,
because
I don't think so.
I don't want to rank it based off of this, because I don't know if this is like a Mandela effect that I'm experiencing, or like I'm gaslighting myself. But I just feel like I've had maybe a grape candy corn, and it was so much better. Okay, yeah, so those exist. Mike and I, Jolly Joe's. Oh no, those are Mike and Ike's. So
those are just Mike and Ike's.
Okay, yeah, blackberry cobbler candy corn. That sounds amazing.
That does sound good. Interesting.
So, I don't want to rank it off of this, but I feel like I have had these, and like the base candy corn flavor is just so much lower than the other flavors.
Yeah, I've never. That's interesting. I didn't know that they ever made a flavored candy corn.
Yeah, because I think candy corn is flavored to taste like something.
Yeah, Google it. What flavor is candy corn? Does it have a flavor?
Flavor is candy corn.
Honey and vanilla.
Honey, sugar, butter, and vanilla.
Okay, yeah.
But so those sound all good.
Yeah.
That's so what happens?
The flavor is fine. It's just sugar.
Yeah, it is ultimately just sugar.
High key on the sugar.
Yeah. It's a blend of fondant, marshmallow. Okay.
Vanilla. So maybe there's some controversy on it.
Oh, it's Sport. I like Sport because I like Good Mythical Morning. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, moving on to Crunch.
Crunch. I fuck with Crunch. I like popped rice. I like the chocolate. It's a good time. I think Crunch is, since it's not trying to be something else. It's just the popped rice in chocolate. It's simple.
Yep. It's simple.
God. Bailey, you're just in time.
Goodbye, Bailey.
Was that Bailey?
Love you, Bailey. I don't know. I didn't see
it was his profile
who it was
picture
before I left. I literally clicked on Discord to see who it was, and they left like a split second before I saw.
It looked like his profile picture. I'm not sure.
I think Crunch is solid, but I think Crunch is just a solid B tier because it's not remarkable.
Yeah. There's not much to talk about, but it's good.
The difference between Crunch and like 100 grand, because they both have the crunchies.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like the crunchies are just better quality, or they're just easier to eat. Hello? Yeah, it's Bailey. Hello?
Dots better be an S tier, I swear to God.
We're actually...
You want to join?
We are...
You want to join us?
I saw the little stream preview and I was like, oh, okay, so we're talking heated topics today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're actually recording. We're making a video right now. You're just in time.
I'm going to put it on my YouTube.
Well, YouTube's about to find out what's up.
Yeah, you want to take a look at
what do you feel about... Yeah, where are we at right now? You got any like hot burning disagreements?
Almond Joy is a little bit high up.
That's fair.
Okay,
that's
both,
understandable.
Both me and Patty like Almond Joy, but we understand that it's a controversial candy.
If it was Mounds, I would fight you to keep it there. But since it's Almond Joy, I think I would be willing to drop it to C for sure.
To be honest, I like Almond Joy more than Mounds.
That's crazy.
Well, Mounds is dark chocolate. You gotta remember.
Yeah, it is. Mounds is dark chocolate.
It is
instead of milk.
And I am not a huge fan of dark chocolate. I like white chocolate and I like milk chocolate.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think Almond Joy is in a good spot.
All right, we'll keep it there.
I mean, I can't lie. Nuts can bring a man a lot of joy, but. I don't know. Let's see what else you guys put below it. I just want to spectate here for a minute.
For sure.
Okay.
So where were we putting Crunch? Were we putting Crunch at B?
I think I was gonna put Crunch above it.
You want to put Crunch at A?
I think I want to keep Crunch in B.
Okay.
But maybe higher B than Three Musketeers.
Sure.
Like, maybe it's on the cusp,
sure.
You know?
I like Crunch.
Now, Bailey came in and he had a very strong feeling about Dots. Honestly, Dots are fucking banger, dude.
Really?
I haven't had them in years, but I remember absolutely loving them.
And you can find them for like $1 a box.
Yeah. I like the texture of them because, like, when you bite into them, they're juicy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Gush or Less Gush.
It is like Gush or Less Gush, yeah.
I'll let you guys take that one away then. You put it up there. Personally,
have you had Dots before?
Yeah, oh yeah. Personally, Dots have never been like a big pick for me, but I ain't got nothing against the Dot. I like a Dot.
That's really what the issue is, right? Like, it's not a big pick for me either, but
they're good.
They're usually like, I'm always kind of surprised by how good they are. Like, I think I forget how good they are, and then I have them.
I think they also deserve some credit for how unique they are. I think because a lot of these candies on here are very similar.
Yeah,
but Dots kind of stand out as being their own thing.
They kind of have the gumdrop market cornered.
They do. They do. Really? They do.
I can't think of any other.
What other gumdrops are
I would
there?
say.
Like,
I was about to say. I think a Mike and Ike is kind of in the similar vein, but Mike and Ike's are like they have that hard. We'll get to Mike and Ike, so I don't want to say too much. But I think they have a bit more of a uniqueness to them.
Mike and Ike's are pills. Change my mind.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
So I think Dots
I'd put them A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with this.
Yeah.
I'll agree with A. Yeah.
I'm a little mad about it, but I'll agree with it.
Now, give me your guys' opinions on Fun Dip.
I think if we were 3 years old, Fun Dip would be a fast S.
Yes. Yeah,
Fun
it's
Dip
kind
is
of
a
like
lot less fun when you run out of flavor powder too.
Yeah, I think as an adult, I would never like unless for some reason everybody was doing it.
That would throw the stick away and just fucking huff the
Really?
sugar.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I like the stick.
I never liked Fun Dips because I never liked the stick. I always just thought the sugar was the best part, and I would down it in 5 seconds
Wow.
and then be done.
I honestly think I liked the stick more than the dip.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like kind of a simple sugar kind of. You just kind of suck on it, and it was just kind of it was there. But I think
Okay, my question goes to you, Bailey. Stick or dip?
yeah,
I prefer the dip.
that makes sense. I think I'm weird.
It's called Fun Dip, after all.
What's funny though is when I think about
fun,
Fun Dip, I can think of the flavor of the stick far more than the dip. But maybe that's purely just because the stick lasted way longer than the dip.
Yeah,
You finished the dip.
I can
dip,
think
the
of that
ratio
flavor
would
of
be
the
right,
stick
but-
too, but it's in like ugh.
It's memorable for different reasons.
Yeah, I think it deserves some credit for being a very unique candy, but I think I'd feel weird putting it any higher than C, because it is just it's weird.
Under Butterfinger for sure. I'd take a Fun Dip over candy corn.
It's true. That's why I think it fits perfectly in that meat. Yeah.
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 Oh, just so you know, Bailey, the more left they are, the closer they are to being bumped up.
Okay. Now, as you were saying that, I did notice something, Tate.
Yeah.
Why are pretzels down in the list?
Pretzels. 100 grand?
No, it's not sorted in yet. There's pretzels down there.
Oh,
There's also
interesting.
toothbrushes.
There's also a toothbrush. I didn't
And-
notice that.
Fruits and veggies.
Some fruits and veggies.
It's Halloween
yeah,
candies.
Is this yeah?
Okay,
There's
yeah,
a bit of
we'll
a
get to those then.
Halloween twist. Haribo Golden Bears are
Top tier.
gummy
fucking
bears.
Oh, yeah.
Those gummy bears have like 100 times more taste to them than other gummy bears, and it's insane.
Yes, since they put Haribo instead of just any other, I say S tier. I fucking love. They're the
Haribo
bomb.
is good.
I
Have
agree.
you guys? Is Albanese gummy bears on this list though?
Probably not.
No.
Okay, we're safe then. That's the one thing that could
what do you
possibly
think
be
about-
better, but it also costs twice as much.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. What do you think about Haribo though, Bailey?
Look, Haribo gummy bears have never left me on red.
You're right.
They've always been there. They wouldn't.
They're loyal to
They're
you.
just consistently good.
Yep.
And they're great at communicating. Look at that bear. He's talking to us.
Not many bears can talk either. It's like that's tier deserving.
Yeah, it's true.
So I would put Baby Ruth above Haribo, but I think I should put Haribo above Baby Ruth just because I think you guys like it more than Baby Ruth. Yeah. Bailey, can I get your opinion on Baby Ruth? Do you know anything about it? Patty,
they are good. It's just been so long since I had one.
Same.
I don't have a strong opinion on it.
That's where I was at.
Yeah.
They mean a lot to Tate, so I let them.
They do mean a lot.
There, badass.
And let's be honest, if we're looking at S tier candies, it's not like the chocolate and the gummy bear can really compete for the top spot.
Yeah, it's true.
It's separate categories.
They are kind of separate.
They are kind of separate categories. It'd be like S tier gummy, S tier chocolate.
Exactly. And now once we get some more stuff in S tier, that's where the war is going to be good.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of putting more in S tier, Heath Bar is so goddamn good, dude. I fucking love a Heath Bar so much.
So we talked about Three Musketeers and Fun Dip, about how those were so good when we were younger. I hated the Heath Bars when I was younger, but now, dude, they are fucking delectable. They're buttery. They're like kind of savory, and it kind of saves you. Like, if you're eating a whole bag of Halloween candy, you're gonna eat the sweetest stuff, and then maybe have a Heath Bar in the middle, and you're still eating candy, but it's like savory and it's refreshing. It's honestly, I would put it at S because it's great on ice cream. It's
oh yes, Heath Bars broken up into some ice cream, dude.
I'm gonna let y'all do your thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had a Heath Bar in so long, I can't even begin to imagine what it tastes
If
like.
you should give it another shot. They're because it's like hard nougat. It's like Snap.
Yep.
What is
Or is it?
nougat?
No, it's like peanut brittle. I think it's not nougat. It's peanut brittle.
I think it's a hard caramel.
Google it. What is Heath Bar?
Science time.
What is Heath Bar? Toffee.
Toffee. That's the word. Yes, it's
Toffee.
fucking. It is toffee. It is chocolate covered toffee.
Chocolatey coated.
Yeah.
It's enrobed.
It's enrobed. Yeah.
Yeah, S tier just for that word. Holy shit.
Yeah. And it's really interesting because the 100 grand has toffee. Everything about the 100 grand is just awful. And it's just like, if you take away from the 100 grand, you end up with the Heath Bar. And the Heath Bar is amazing. So what went wrong?
Again, I think they made all the 100 grand bars in 1965. And they've just been chilling in a warehouse ever since. And they slowly
like the
pull them out
business.
every year. It's like the diamonds, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I think really, these assholes.
I like a good toffee.
Somebody came around and did it better.
Yep.
And they're having trouble selling their last stock. I never see anybody eat 100 grand.
Nope.
Yep. Now, it's not on this list. Have you guys had Toblerone?
Ooh,
Yeah.
My favorite drink.
That's an S tier candy too.
Yeah. Especially for the unique like shape and delivery of the bar. Yeah, it's a shame.
The fact that you can literally just eat it triangle by triangle, it feels good.
Yeah. It's like it's begging to be eaten.
Yeah.
Pre-portioned in perfect little pyramids.
Hershey's. Now, personally, I think Hershey's by itself, vanilla regular Hershey bar, kind of mid. Like,
you said vanilla, so I got confused.
well, I say I don't mean vanilla flavor. I just mean like your default Hershey bar.
Yeah.
Honestly, not really like pulling any favors for me. What do y'all think?
I mean it's just chocolate.
It's just chocolate.
And like a Hershey's bar, like better for like ingredients, you know?
Exactly.
So like if you have a Hershey's bar, I don't think you're just chomping on a Hershey's bar. You're having the Hershey's bar for s'mores.
Right.
Or you're having the Hershey's bar to like shave it on your dessert.
See, it's kind of weird though.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want chocolate.
Yeah.
I was about to say my stepmom kept Hershey's in the freezer, and I would sneak those some Hershey's chocolate bites out of the freezer, and it was good.
Especially
so like it's
like
not.
That, you get a nice snap.
Yeah, that's a good point. A frozen Hershey, because like Hershey's at room temperature, it's not like it's not tempered or anything, so it doesn't have that snap to it like it would if it was frozen.
Yeah, but we can't judge it based off of if it was frozen because a lot of things are like candy, especially I've found is better if it's cold. Like Thin Mints.
Yeah.
Thin Mints are
God.
amazing when they're frozen.
That's true.
Hershey's is just like, honestly, like I want to put it in B or C. Like it tastes fine. It's just
I would
chocolate.
agree having it behind Almond Joy even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I kind of
deserve
feel
any
bad
higher 'cause Mr.
having
Beast
it
also
higher
told me it
than
was bad.
Butterfinger, but
What'd you say, Bailey?
I said we can't put it any higher because Jimmy Beast told us it was bad.
I think it does deserve. I think we shouldn't put it any lower either, because I think it has earned itself as the like America's chocolate bar,
yeah,
and I think it does deserve some credit there.
yeah.
Now, personally, hot tamales garbage. I don't like cinnamon candy though, so
Yeah, F tier.
Awesome.
I'll fuck with a cinnamon Altoid or something.
Sure.
Something spicy like that.
Sure.
But when I think of what I like about cinnamon, the spicy cinnamon is garbage. Cinnamon rolls, hell yeah.
Exactly. I'm glad we all agree. That's F tier.
Yeah, hot tamales are very controversial. I don't hate them as much as you guys do, but I'll put them in F.
Yeah.
I don't want to put them in F because I think I do want to stand my ground in them being better than candy corn.
They might be on par with candy corn for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they
We're talking
are
candy
on
here,
par with
like,
candy.
they're
Sure.
barely rolling with the sweet general flavor that candy should be. They're just kind of
Yeah.
like, fuck you, here's cinnamon, but bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
So
put it.
I
You
don't
could put
wanna
it
put it
above
in
candy
F,
corn.
but
I think enough people like them that it would be. I think it's fair to bump it up a bit above F, but like, meh.
hot tamales are my stepmom's favorite candy.
God, that's crazy. Some
Like,
people really
It
love.
really does feel like it's either your favorite candy of all time or just something you don't want to put in your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they're selling something for the masochists out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's almost like the Warheads.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys like Warheads?
See, sometimes I would eat a warhead just to like fuck around and find out.
Right.
Yeah.
But never for just like
But-
personal gain.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's warheads at the store. Those look delicious.
Right. Exactly.
True.
Now, what's up next? That's the Jelly Belly
Jelly Belly.
beans.
So, jelly beans. My
I feel like
it's so crazy going through this tier list. Like, I have a lot of stories about fucking candy, dude. My grandpa would bring. He's obsessed with jelly beans, so he brings jelly beans in like this big bag up skiing.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone would fight getting on the lifts up the mountain because that's when he would bust them out.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes with what I was about to say, is that if I was 90, I feel like I'd be like, ooh, put the Jelly Bellies S tier.
Yeah. The thing that Jelly Belly does have on everything else, though, variety.
Mm.
The amount of flavors is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And they even have Jelly Bellies, like, are the Hogwarts ones that are bad flavors.
Yep.
That's what I was about to bring up, though. Even in the standard flavors, for some reason, they include popcorn a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I'm
popcorn
grabbing
is
handfuls
awful.
of jelly beans, it lowers the candy eating experience in general by
Yep.
having the anxiety in the background of something in this fucking handful is gonna be buttery goodness. When I'm expecting sweet goodness.
You're absolutely right, yeah.
So that bumps it down a little bit for me, but when I don't get a popcorn jelly bean, they're up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we
And that
could
does
put
bring
them.
up a good fact that it is a little bit tedious to be like, what flavor is this? And then you go to the back of the bag and you're like, looks like it could be birthday cake, but it also looks like it could be toothpaste.
Right.
Yeah.
I say for that, especially with the variety, I think does give him some points, but I feel like it also loses him some points. So I'd put either like
Maybe that equals it out.
high B, low A.
I mean, that's pretty high. You want
What
to
are
put
y'all
it?
thinking?
Yeah, they are pretty good.
Maybe if it was like with Hershey's, because I don't think it deserves to sit down with Fun Dip.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, put it around Hershey's.
Above, like, between Almond Joy or...
We can put it above Hershey's. I think jelly beans also are a classic.
Yeah. They're fun.
They're fun.
Too.
Yeah, they get historic points as well.
Yeah.
Are they the oldest? What's the oldest?
This candy's probably just chocolate, no?
Licorice.
Oh.
Toblerone.
No way.
Hey yo.
How is the triangle not on this list?
Ooh, Bit of Honey is really good.
How old is jelly beans though? Just Google that.
What about just like Werther's caramel or something? That's got to be old as well.
1861. Yeah.
Wow.
That means that fan edit of Arthur Morgan eating jelly beans like could have happened.
It's legit.
Jelly bean.
How do you boys feel about Jolly Ranchers?
I like Jolly Ranchers. I do, but whenever I get a big ass bag of Jolly Ranchers, they sit forever.
Forever.
Until they eventually kind of become a mass of Jolly Ranchers.
I'm
Interesting.
not gonna lie. I fuck with Jolly Ranchers.
I think we all fuck with
Like
Jolly
a lot.
Ranchers.
I do. I just
But I
What-
don't find myself.
What
eating
is your
them.
guys' favorite flavor?
Right. Blue.
I like grape.
Wow, the variety in this fucking Discord chat is crazy. Mine is purple.
Okay. So y'all both like the purple. I like the blue.
No, Bailey said
Green's
green.
pretty fire. And I said grape.
He said grape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said green.
Green's good too, though.
I think all of
They're
them
all
are
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah.
I
Like,
wish,
when I'm-
I don't know. I almost wish they were a little smaller though, because I feel like you put it in your mouth and immediately it's like I don't want to chew on this thing because it'll fuck up my teeth.
See,
But
and that's the
now I'm
effect,
stuck
right?
with this thing in my mouth for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Hard
basically
candy in
a lollipop without the stick, right?
Yeah.
We'll do cool stuff with Jolly Rancher though. They got like Jolly Rancher gum.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen Jolly Rancher like drinks.
Yeah, I was gonna say people like put them in vodka.
That's true. That is also true.
But
But if we're judging just the candy,
just the candy, I'd
The
say
candy is pretty good.
I'd put it above a Butterfinger, but still C tier.
yeah,
I would put it above Jelly Bellies.
really.
'Cause, like-
but it does it have the historical factor to surpass even Hershey's though?
But
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. When you're handed a Jolly Rancher, and you take it, like, it doesn't really matter what flavor it is, because all of them baseline are pretty good.
Yeah, but I might
Like,
put it in my pocket.
That's true.
I might not eat it.
But that's not my point. Like, all of the flavors are good, whereas the Jelly Belly, like, some of the flavors are bad, like popcorn, and
Yeah.
some of them are really good.
Is it better to be good at a lot of things or to be really good at a few things?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. I think overall, though, it's just, I think it's C.
Yeah, I'll put it above Butterfinger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it does kind of have that Butterfinger effect of, like, if you, like you were saying, like, if you chew it, it's kind of a bitch. Like, it doesn't feel
Exactly.
good.
Yeah. And it just chills in your mouth for way too long. If they
Yeah.
made them smaller, I think I'd appreciate them more.
Yeah,
I really do.
that's a good point. Maybe, like, little pebbles.
Yeah, exactly.
But would that be nerds, then?
No. No.
Because it'd still be different?
I think it'd be different. Yeah. Now, a Hershey's Kiss. I like a Hershey's Kiss more than a Hershey bar. For sure.
I think I like a Hershey's Kiss more than a Hershey's Bar, too. At first, I was thinking of just putting the Hershey's Kiss right next to the Hershey's bar.
That's where I'm thinking.
They're
I think
the
we
same
put
thing.
it, but just above it.
But if I'm being honest, I like them more than Crunch.
That's true. It's true. You know, honestly.
Let's not get rash here. It's the exact same thing.
It is the exact same thing, but the form factor really comes in.
Yeah.
I like to eat the nipple first, and then I put it to the roof of my mouth, and I just suck on it.
Yeah.
And that is just it. That's the way to eat chocolate.
You can't do that thing with the bar. I'd say put it A tier, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I would put it A tier.
Just because it's
also nice building a little mountain of foil if you're eating a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's fun pulling the foil back with the paper.
With the little paper, yep. And
just cutting it in half. It's really satisfying.
And when it comes to the flavors, like
same thing.
Even though the bar comes in all the same flavors as the Kisses, actually I don't know if that's true. Have y'all had those the I feel like I only ever see them in my grandma's house at Christmas. It's like it's a peppermint chocolate and it has these little beads.
Yup.
I could eat.
Those are so good.
Just a mountain of those.
Yeah, those are so good. Yeah, and then they're peppermint kisses during Christmas.
Yep.
Those ones are really good.
They make some that have a little bit of jelly in them.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Kisses A tier. Yeah. Honestly, like maybe even above Airheads. Like.
Oh yeah.
But passing all the gummy, we putting chocolate up there.
Oh, that's a good point. I think you're true.
Not all the gummies. The Haribo are
the
still.
Haribo's still up there, but.
Well, he's talking, so.
Yeah.
Now this proves it right here, though. Packaging does make a difference.
It does, just like what I was saying with the Jolly Rancher. How if it was better if it was smaller. The Hershey's Kiss being a small version of the bar makes it just so much more worth it.
Accessible.
You know.
Hear me out. Wait. What happens if you break off one of the squares from the bar, though?
I still have this. Now I have an open bar, though.
Yeah.
That I have to remember. I gotta keep track of it.
And it really is that form factor too, because like having the nipple is my favorite part about the Kiss.
Yeah.
Because I just eat the tip and then just drop it in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the form factor is good. Plus, Patty brought up the variety. Variety of the Kiss is actually pretty wide. Like how many Hershey's?
They are doing more than the bar.
More than the bar for sure. Just Google how many there are.
How many different special editions are just like a different wrapper, though?
15 flavors.
Ooh.
But then that says 20.
Yeah, but then this says 20.
So there's just so many.
Yeah, I mean, strawberry ice cream cone, limited edition. Okay, birthday cake, vanilla frosting,
the giant
sugar cookie.
Giant. Considering.
If we're talking form factor, the giant one is inconvenient. You need to pull out a 12-ounce block of chocolate. You need to cut slices.
Oh, there's the one though that's striped. The candy cane bits. Oh, if it was that one specifically, I'd put that at S.
Check price. Is there a stock market on these limited flavors?
But I mean, look at these flavors. Like all of them are so good.
They're real good. Yeah.
Like all of them hit.
I'm glad we took the time to really consider it and bump it up above the bar.
It is better.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of crazy how much better it is than the bar.
I was thinking it's the same thing, but some good points were brought up today.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, how do you boys feel about Kit Kats?
A.
I'd say they're A tier. I think I like the breaking them off and the form is nice. I think the wafer is nice.
Yeah.
I
This
think
is
a
the
wafer
first
is
wafer, and
certainly
I
above
like
crunch.
wafers.
Yeah, I like the crunch.
The marketing. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
I
It's
think they're doing
top
it
tier
right.
marketing too.
Yeah. Let's throw that bad boy in A.
Maybe not above the gummies though.
Yeah, it can be bottom of A. That's fine by me.
Yeah, they're not my favorite.
Okay, this next one, again, if I was 5 years old, I mean, like, it's S tier immediately.
Yeah.
But as an adult,
Those gummy candies are actually like leagues worse than Haribo.
Oh, they taste horrible.
They
but
taste awful. They're
It's a
like
Krabby
chalky,
but it's a Krabby Patty.
but it's a Krabby Patty.
So it's just sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we put it next to
C
Fun
for
Dip.
marketing.
Yeah, I'd say
C for commercials.
Yeah, I'd put it with the Fun Dip. It's very Fun Dip for me. It was really fun as a kid, but now it's nah. But it's definitely better than the D and the F. I don't. I still think it deserves some credit.
It is a Krabby Patty.
Yeah, it is a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about them though. Like, you don't see them that much.
No.
It
is purely a Halloween.
Those Japanese candies now that are like the burgers, those actually taste good. So I don't know what went wrong with the Krabby Patties, but yeah, it tastes like straight up beef.
That's whoa.
No, it tastes. It tastes good. It tastes like candy.
Okay, so next up we got Lifesavers back to back, but they've separated the fruity hard ones from the minty hard ones.
I kind of wish they had the gummies.
Yeah, the gummies I think are better than both.
I agree.
It has that same problem as the Jolly Ranchers, where you're kind of stuck with it.
You're kind of stuck with it. I think
they're worse than Jolly Ranchers.
I was gonna say I think they're a little better than Jolly Ranchers.
Really? Okay.
But I wouldn't say much better. I think the feel of a Jolly Rancher in my mouth, it's kind of like an odd shape. It doesn't fit nice. The Lifesaver has kind of like an element to it that begs to be licked, because it's got that little hole in it. It's flatter, so it fits in your mouth a little better.
Yeah.
It still does fall for that, like, now I got this thing in my mouth, but I think it you can get through it a lot quicker than a Jolly Rancher than you can.
Yeah, it's less of a log.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and the reason why I like the Jolly Ranchers more is I feel like the Lifesavers taste, they aren't too strong. Like, you're sucking on them, but it feels like you're sucking and sucking and sucking, and you don't get that much out.
It's true. The Jolly Rancher does have more taste to it, but I almost appreciate the mellowness of the Lifesaver.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it higher. I wouldn't put it B tier though. Like, I think I would just put the Fruit Lifesaver just above the Jolly Rancher.
Yeah. It also has flavors that I wouldn't grab. Like, if they gave me a pineapple Lifesaver, I would be like,
I love the pineapple.
I don't really like fake pineapple flavoring.
Interesting.
And yeah, there's just, and the watermelon, ugh.
I think it's C tier.
The flavors just promote sharing.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good point.
It's definitely C tier, but is it above Jolly Ranchers or behind?
What do you say, Bailey?
Yeah, you're the deciding factor, Bailey.
I haven't had them in a while, but
that's a good point. I think I've definitely had a Jolly Rancher more recently than I have had a Lifesaver.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go ahead and put them behind.
Yeah, we put them behind. Now the mint. I think
the mints are. But honestly, I think they're better than the fruits.
I would say so too. I think they're a good mint.
Oh, as a candy?
As a candy, so it's kind of weird that they're here.
Yeah, it's like, if for like a breath mint, The top tier. Right. I love them.
Yeah.
But as a candy, I
have so many of them that have been sitting here for like about 2 years just because I never go for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm at like a restaurant, you know, and they got that bowl of mints, if they have the lifesavers, I'm definitely giving them some credit because better than just the regular old hard swirly mint. I would much rather have a lifesaver. But if we're talking mints, I absolutely adore the like Sonic kind, the one that's like that like fluffiness to it. Like it's still hard, but you can tell it's like
the one that kind of melts in your mouth.
That melts and like So since it's not one of those, I still think as far as mints go, it's pretty mid.
True.
It's not the worst mint, but it's certainly not the best.
Honestly, I think they're better than the fruit lifesavers, but I kind of want to put them in F because I don't think they're a good candy.
Yeah, I think I think you're right. I think we put them in F just because they don't belong here.
Yeah.
This isn't where they're supposed to be. But listeners know, I think they are a decent mint.
They are a decent mint. Yeah. Patty said they were mid, but I think they would end up being maybe high B, low A.
That's true.
In a mint tier list.
Yeah. I just can only think of like 3 types of mints.
Yeah.
But like, I'd still put like all Altoids are above that. Like all the like, you know, the fluffy kind of mints, those are above that. The only thing I'd put below it is just like the basic hard mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now lollipops.
Are these Dum Dums specifically, or
that's exactly what I was thinking. Because if they're Tootsie Pops, that marketing is amazing.
Tootsie Pops, amazing. Dum Dums.
How many licks does it take? Nobody knows. Still.
Nobody knows. We still don't know.
Nobody knows. We still don't know. That owl never told.
The owl licked it 3 times and bit it, and you know that's how I be sometimes. That doesn't count. And it doesn't count.
We don't have beaks. We can't.
Because eventually, the allure of that Tootsie core, and you see it getting thinner, and you get to that point where you know, like I could break through that now, and you just can't resist.
And then you get that mixture of crunch and Tootsie.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Delicious.
Amazing.
Straight.
And that being said, even if it wasn't a Tootsie Pop, there are those other lollipops that have the gum in them.
I personally don't love those, but
really,
yeah,
I think lollipops, they're almost an experience. Like they're not the best candy, in my opinion, but the fact that you can have so many different flavors, and the Tootsie Pops have the Tootsie Rolls in the middle. There's some with the gum in the middle.
You know, that's a commitment than a Jolly Rancher because it does have a stick.
Because the stick,
it has the stick.
Yep, the stick allowing you to hold on to it. Also, the way the stick, like it has a good mouth feel to it. Almost like it almost sates my oral fixation desire to have, you know, like it's. The stick is part of it. I would say A tier. I think that's an easy A tier.
I think I would put A tier. Honestly, I would maybe put it S tier. Like it's pretty high.
It's pretty high. I'd keep it an A.
Are a classic.
Keep it A, but make it high A.
Either of those spots in the top 2 feel right.
Yeah.
Above Kisses or behind Kisses?
I wouldn't mind you putting it above Kisses.
Yeah.
I think they are going to go
in general
above
lollipops because there's so many good different types.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like they're not the best candy, but they're just so reliable and they're so intuitive. They're fun. It's good.
It's good.
They're good.
They're good.
Is this 2 different? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we got peanut
M&Ms. Easy S tier for me. I'm gonna be honest you guys.
I agree. I love peanut M&Ms. Honestly,
peanut M&Ms are fucking perfect.
I don't encounter them enough. I think it's the best way to eat a peanut.
It is absolutely the best way to eat a peanut. It elevates the peanut so much.
Yep.
And
I do prefer normal M&Ms, but I'll agree with the S for peanut because they're just both good.
Really? Okay. See, I prefer peanut M&Ms to the normal M&Ms, but the tiny M&Ms somehow are better than both of them. But they're not on this list. So
I'm cool with putting both in S tier. I think there's something really nice about just a little piece of candy coated chocolate, peanut or not. It's good.
They
have passive M&Ms advertising because M&M is one of the biggest rappers of all time.
Yeah, that's true. We like M&M. It's a good time. I think that was an easy one.
That was an easy one.
That's an easy one.
Classic. And they got that green M&M that's hot.
Yeah, not as hot.
Isn't she trans too?
God, they changed her shoes, and it's just not doing it for me anymore.
No more heels.
Oh, that was so funny. Oh, I loved that.
The outrage over
the outrage over just simply changing her shoes.
Yeah.
That M&M was hot. Curse you.
Like, she's still hot, but I think they just realized, they were like, okay, we're gonna tone it down a little because it is weird that we have a sexy M&M. Like,
I would fuck this M&M less. I would not.
It's not awesome though.
That's fucking hilarious. Good times. M&M's
Mike and Ike's.
Now, I like Mike's, but the Ike's, you know, it depends.
I'm gonna be 100% real here.
I was gonna say I like Ike's, but I don't know Ike's.
Oh my god.
Being serious though, they're whatever. Like they're honestly like worse than candy corn just based off of the fact that.
What?
Whoa, yeah,
and
what?
It's just based off of the fact that literally every candy.
Myself. I would put them. I'd put them in B tier. I think. God, see, like personally, I think I'd rather have a Mike and Ike than a Dot. But
really,
by saying it's less than candy corn, you're saying hot tamales are better. And if we're talking pill candies,
yeah.
No, I think okay. So I think the taste is better than candy corn and even better than a hot tamale. Probably up here. Like I'm okay with posting them up here in A and B. I'm just saying like when it comes to the candy aisle, Mike and Ike's are like the first looked over for me. It's like, okay, what candy do I want today? Well, definitely not Mike and Ike because I never want Mike and Ike's. Does that make sense? It's like the candy corn of all year round. That being said, the taste is not that bad.
Yeah, I definitely think it would be a crime to put Mike and Ike's lower than a B, because I do think that they are.
Yeah, they gotta at least be there.
Yeah,
that's one of the candies I'll actually like buy if I see it in the store sometimes.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think we can. I say we put it B tier.
Another one that you could also, it's $1 a box.
I will fight you guys. I'm not putting them above Jelly Bean.
All right, fair enough.
They ain't never had a popcorn Mike and Ike.
You know what? You're right. So I'm gonna put Mike and Ike's above Jelly Bean.
Cool.
Thank
All
you.
Right, thanks. Now, I lost a tooth once eating Milk Duds, and I tell you what, it didn't stop me from eating more Milk Duds. Milk Duds are amazing.
Anything caramel, love it.
Yeah.
Caramel cream,
good.
Oh.
Yeah. Milk Duds are good. Kind of just, yeah. I mean, there's not much to say. Like they're just
they're easy.
But is it better than Heath, Baby Ruth, or Haribo? We know it's better than M&M's.
I'd say I think you kind of got it right there. I'd put it between M&M's and Heath.
What do you think, Tate?
Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
Honest, I would maybe put them below M&M's.
I'm fine with that.
Because thinking about them, they're basically the same form, right? They're just like little balls of dessert. And if it came to me and a choice between grabbing normal M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, and Milk Duds, Milk Duds are not even in the question.
Really?
I'd still definitely go for that Milk Dud.
But
chocolate and
they are
caramel.
good. Yep.
Michael said he wasn't just gonna mute himself, but we sinned. He had to say something.
But yeah, I like Milk Duds. Something about that caramel is good.
All right, Milky Way.
Milky Way though.
They're good.
I think this is a strong A.
I think I agree with you. I think it is a strong A.
I agree. I was thinking low S, maybe above lollipops.
Yeah, because
Michael is saying B or C.
Interesting.
I wouldn't be upset if we put it high B. I think a Milky Way deserves some credit for being just a, yeah. I would put it above Crunch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
We'll put it in B just to try to keep it more bell curve looking.
Now, nerds.
I heard someone say, "Damn, a Milky Way sounds bomb right now." Honestly, I mean that's a good point.
That's a good point. That's why I'd say it. Now, nerds are fucking awesome. I love nerds, especially the nerd the nerd clusters.
Yup.
I was just about to say that they just came out with nerd clusters, and those are like my favorite candy of all time now.
Yeah, those
are delicious.
Like I loved a nerd rope, but when they started cutting up the nerd rope into the clusters, it just elevated it so much better than the rope.
It's so good.
Nerd is one of those candies that you can also get like Zaza nerds, and those are also slapping.
Yeah, I would.
Honestly, if we have dots at A tier, I think nerds are S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Sonic or Dutch Bros has a nerd slushy. Like they're doing stuff.
Yeah. I would put nerds in S tier. The more I think about them, just the more I love them.
I don't know how they do it, but the just concentration of flavor is so tight, and it's so pungent and tart. It's so good.
The feeling of just pouring a box of nerds, like especially the little ones, just down the hatch, just
Yep.
It's good.
And then they got the little characters too.
Yeah.
The little dudes, the little nerds. Yeah. I'd put it up there S.
Now,
I think I like them more than Milk Duds, but I don't know if I like them more than M&Ms.
I'd say let's keep it below M&Ms, but they're really good. Now,
they are really good. I would put clusters probably above everything else, because those are just
It's true. If they
amazing. But
now these Royal Gold pretzels, it's goofy that they're here, but since this is a Halloween themed one, I do get why they're here. But the fact that they're the rolled gold ones does help a lot. I fuck
Snyder
with pretzel.
Is a good brand too.
If they were Snyder's, hell yeah.
Like
I absolutely do not fuck with pretzel. So
not even the really salty ones.
Not even a really salty pretzel.
The only pretzels I like are the Snyder's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I respect that.
Those are good. I don't like the form factor of the rolled gold. I think they're dry. They are easily like the worst thing in trail mix. They're easily the worst thing in the munchies. Like, get them out of my sight, dude. You know?
Salt either.
Yeah. I
can refer to you guys if you guys like pretzels. You guys can rank it.
Like,
I would put it in F.
Pretzels are good. If I were to get handed a chicken sandwich with a pretzel bun, I would destroy it.
Yeah.
However, that's a picture of rolled gold. So.
Yeah. I would.
It could probably be with like candy corn.
Yeah, I'd put it above the hot tamales, but it's weird that they're here.
Yeah. Reese's. I mean,
S.
I mean
that's a quick S.
That's a quick S. I don't even like. I just where to put it.
Fast S.
Get the Reese's Pieces up there too, but with the M&Ms.
Yeah, I would put the Reese's Pieces above the regular.
Where does the cups go though?
I would put it above the regular too.
I would put the Reese's cup just below M&Ms, but the pieces above M&Ms.
The pieces are beautiful.
Cups below M&Ms and Reese's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good to me. I love Reese's. I think I like Reese's Pieces more than Reese's, but Reese's are top tier.
They're both fucking amazing.
Dumping Reese's Pieces like half the damn box into your mouth is a beautiful experience.
Yeah, and I think that's really what puts them above normal M&Ms. Is if you put a whole box of your M&Ms, it does get a little bit hard to get through all of that just raw chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the Reese's Pieces, since it's kind of a mix of chocolate and peanut butter,
there's not enough in the box for me. Like I'm getting through it.
It's just it goes down the gullet.
Yep. Now ring pop for a hard candy. They're big hard candy, but they got the element that allows you to take it out of your mouth. But it's not as good as a lollipop.
It isn't as good as a lollipop,
but they taste really good.
They do taste really good, and the form factor is very, very fun.
It is very
fun. Like having it as a ring pop. We all proposed to someone with a ring pop, and it was a good time.
Yep.
Like
I definitely would put it B tier for sure. Maybe even low A.
I think I would put it above. Maybe below Kit Kat. Because when grabbing a candy nowadays, I wouldn't get a ring pop. That it would be too sticky for me.
Right. But if I ended up with a ring pop in my Halloween bag, I would be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I would be like, fuck yeah, a ring pop.
Fuck yeah, a ring pop.
That's true. I think that puts it above Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Above Kit Kat?
For sure.
I don't know. What do you think, Bailey?
I mean, I don't know.
And then what did Michael say?
He said low A, high B.
Low A, high B.
Yeah.
So, Michael, you like where we put it then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, at least it's still below Dots.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put it higher than Dots.
Like those more.
What's next? What is that? A roll? Rolo.
Yeah, you've never had a Rolo?
I've had a
so fucking good.
Yeah,
Rolos are fucking bomb.
Yeah, I'd say they're better than a Milk Dud.
I think they are better than Milk Dud.
Yeah,
I prefer them over any type of M&M or Reese's Pieces.
It's true. I'd put them right below Heath. I think it's where I'm putting the Rolo.
Honestly, I think I would put them above Heath.
Yeah?
Because...
And they get cold candy points, too. They're good room temperature and
they're
really good cold.
That's true.
Heath,
true.
Or Rolos, they just...
I think Rolo is peak caramel chocolate.
Yeah, they're just peak. The caramel is so good.
Yep. Yeah.
And because of its form factor, it really shines on the... And the chocolate really just complements it. Yep. And it's the packaging is so clean. You can have so much Rolo packages. But I guess you could say the same with like a Heath bar. So
yeah, I'd put it up there with Heath for sure.
Under or above?
Personally, I'd put it under, but
so it's up to Bailey then.
I haven't had Heath in so long, so I'm cool with it being there.
So Rolo above?
I'm cool either way.
Yeah, we'll keep it up above.
Michael, what did you say? It was,
he has never had a Rolo.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You don't like caramel.
Oh.
Grow up, Michael.
Now Skittles.
Skittles are fucking.
I'll put Rolos. Below.
I like Skittles and M&Ms. It's just what I like depending on the day.
Yeah.
But in general, I do like fruit flavored candy.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
I think Skittles is peak fruit flavor candy.
Yeah.
Like I think
I can agree with that.
like I would say, like if I'm not feeling chocolate, Skittles probably the top of my tier, you know, of what I would want.
Yeah. This one is tricky for me because personally, and I only say this because I see it in a couple options. I like Starburst more, but I like Taffy.
Mm-hmm.
And Patty, you said earlier that you weren't really a Taffy guy.
Not as much as yeah.
I got a hit piece to lay out on Starburst when we get there.
All right, we'll try to save the discourse for that. I still think I think it would be a sin to not put Skittles in an S tier. I think they're
maybe above M&Ms.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, I like them worse than M&Ms.
Yep.
So where would that leave us? Because I was thinking
I
like
think
above Airheads, maybe between Airheads and A's.
Whoa,
Not
nah, not
We're not going there.
Yeah.
Because I would 100% take Nerds over Skittles.
I would take Skittles over
I would take
everything
Skittles
in S tier up to Rolo.
Yes, almost same. I like. Part of me wants to put Skittles at the very top, like even above the hair, bro. Like
You can put Skittles in vodka too. That's another fun use.
yeah, like
That's another one of
You
those.
guys like Skittles that
fuck
much?
with Skittles, dude. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
I think next to Rolos.
you can put them next to Rolo
Like
though.
middle. Or in the middle of the two types of M&Ms if you really want.
Yeah,
I'll put it right there.
hell yeah,
Okay.
hell yeah.
I fucking hate Smarties.
Smarties they're okay. I think
Chalk.
Them.
I like smoking them's fun, but you know I think C tier is. I think I'd put them at
Honestly,
the top of
hold
C
on.
tier.
I'm shocked you guys like I'm the minority putting Nerds over Skittles. I'm shocked. Like, what is it? What do you guys like about Skittles? Like, what is it?
They just taste
They're awesome.
fucking good.
You ever suck on a Skittle till it's like the entire coating is gone and you're just left with that squishy middle? Oh, it's great.
No, I've never done that before.
We got to move on though. We're talking about Smarties now.
I'm shocked. Honestly.
Smarties, I think everything in C tier, I think Smarties would fit great on C tier.
Yeah.
But I'd put it at the top.
Mid C. Oh, it's top?
I'd put it maybe below Lifesavers. I think, but maybe.
Okay,
even...
Butterfinger being here in C tier is kind of throwing me off because I don't.
I think we should bump Butterfinger up to the top of
Butterfinger
C.
should be to the top, yeah.
Yeah, bump it up to the top of C. But I still think that, yeah. Now Snickers.
I love Snickers.
Snickers are pretty good. I would be happy putting that high A tier because it makes it great. It's filling, you know. They're tasty, but they're not like, as far as candy goes. I think the fact that they do feel they're almost more food than candy. So I would put it pretty high A tier.
Snickers can be higher because of the dick vein. Absolutely. I love Snickers. I love Snickers. That and Baby Ruth are like my top two candies.
If I had Snickers next to like a Rolo, I'd probably pick the Rolo.
Yeah.
I would pick the Snickers over Rolo, but
you want to stick that Snickers at the top of A?
because is it better than Nerds too?
No.
I would choose it over Nerds. Yeah, I would choose it over M&M's. So like for me, I'm like here.
Nah, it's A tier.
So middle would be like right there.
We put in A. We put in A. There we go. It's good. No, I would be
You guys
happy.
would choose Milk Duds over Snickers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to flop Baby Ruth and Snickers, I would let you do that. But one of them's got to be an A.
Nah. Nah, I would choose Baby Ruth over Snickers.
Yeah. Sour Patch Kids. Now, Sour Patch Kids.
Delicious plus one of the best songs in the world.
Awesome. They're great. I think
if you eat too many of them though, they can literally cut your tongue up.
Yeah. I think
So that's something.
In that regard, I think Sour Patch is a very easy A tier. I think they're
better than Airheads.
yeah. I'd put them above Airheads.
Cuz like they're pretty comparable cuz like Airheads are kind of sour, Sour Patch Kids are sour.
Yeah. I think that I feel good about that.
Yeah. See, now we're at Starburst, and I would, based off of this list, put Starburst up here, but I wouldn't like.
Let's talk about.
I wouldn't take Starburst.
Yeah,
I would take peanut M&Ms over.
I want to hear what Bailey's got to say about Starburst.
Yeah.
Why do you always get so many fucking pink Starburst?
Because they're good, dude.
They're the best one.
No. The original pack of Starburst has like 7 flavors or something.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get, especially on Halloween, you get the little 2-packs. Every single one is pink, except for like maybe a yellow one sometimes.
I would be so happy if that happened to me.
I think those are packaged like those. I think they're like individual like pink and yellows in the Halloween ones. In the like original box square, I think it has 7 flavors.
It's 4. There's orange, red, pink, and yellow.
Yeah, orange, red, pink, and yellow. Yeah,
that's
but
Starburst.
There's a different kind. Don't they have a purple and green one?
That's
like,
a different
or
brand.
An orange and purple one.
There's like an off-brand Starburst that comes in purple and green.
The orange ones are really good.
The orange ones are really good. They have gummies now. So the original is... is that just strawberry? Or isn't it pink lemonade or something?
If you guys are interested sometimes, there's a 10-minute video documentary about the scandal. And then he also made a 5-minute follow-up.
Wow. I think Starbursts are an easy A or S tier. I think they're, as far as like taffy goes, they are peak taffy.
Yeah, they are great. I'm just mad I don't get enough orange ones.
That's if orange was my favorite, I could see feeling slighted. I feel like
pink is also really good though.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what the beauty of the Starburst is. There's only 4 flavors, but they're all bangers. Like they all are good.
Yeah, I would easily put Starburst at the top of A or even in S. I mean, I love me some Starburst, but
yeah, they're good. So individually wrapped And they got the mini Starbursts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the individually wrapped nature of it is actually...
It's really good.
And
it's wax paper, not plastic. That also helps. That's true.
Wax paper, too. So it is edible. You can literally just fucking...
And biodegradable.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the secret way to do it. It's what they don't want you to know. You can just eat the whole Starburst.
Yeah, with the shell.
Maybe that's why it's called a Starburst, because it's bursting out of the rice paper when you eat
it. Goofy.
But where do we put it? I don't know where I would put it, because I would put it above Skittles, but I wouldn't put it above Skittles in this, because I would choose peanut M&Ms above Starburst.
You can put it at the back of S.
Yeah. I might like Milk Duds a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that. See, I think part of me was a little worried that we were putting a lot in S and A, but I think there's a reason for that. This is already a special selection of candy. There is a lot of candy that isn't even on this list. Because there's so much candy. So, like, of course, we're going to end up putting more in S and A because this is already...
candy's all pretty good.
Right, it's true. And it is candy. But I think Swedish Fish, I understand. People really like them. I think they're okay.
I think they're trash.
I really like them.
Awesome.
All right, we got the whole spectrum here.
Now, they cannot be stale, though. Even in the fucking store, I squeeze the bag, I get the softest one.
That's true. A fresh Swedish Fish, that is an easy high B, low A for me, for sure.
I would take a Swedish Fish over a Haribo gummy bear.
Wow.
That is saying something, Bailey.
I think... I see your point, but I think ultimately I still wouldn't want to put them above Dots.
Yeah, when it comes to Swedish Fish and Dots, Dots all the way.
We can compromise and they can live with Dots.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right.
We can put them with the Dots.
But I'm still mad about it.
Hey, Snickers is an A too, so all of our favorites are just going into A, I guess.
It's the compromise.
Toothbrush.
Never had it.
Toothbrushes.
You gotta brush your teeth, kids. All right. If it wasn't for toothbrushes, yeah, you're right. If it wasn't for the toothbrush, we wouldn't be able to eat all this candy.
But if I'm what am I the most excited about on this list? Honestly, probably more excited about brushing my teeth than pretzels.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, when I see this list, my teeth hurt. Yeah, so I just want to brush my teeth.
At the end of the day, we got to put it in Never Had It for the goof.
Yeah.
Never had it.
I've never been given a toothbrush.
Yep.
On Halloween.
Yeah.
We're candy eaters, not some dentist posers.
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls.
Insane.
They're amazing. They're actually... I was saying that I felt like Starburst were the best taffy, but I forgot about Tootsie Rolls. And...
Chocolate taffy.
Chocolate taffy is fucking amazing.
Yeah, chocolate taffy is delicious.
Like, when I was a kid, I would stuff as many Tootsie Rolls in my mouth as I possibly could. And just have this huge mouthful,
huge ball of
Tootsie Roll, and it was fucking amazing. And then they came out with the fat Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, they got the fat.
Yeah, I think I saw you do that in high school.
You probably saw me do that in high school. I had no shame.
In the fruity.
Tootsie Rolls y'all ever had the vanilla ones? They come in a blue packaging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They're so good. I think we gotta... It would be a sin not to put Tootsie Rolls in S tier.
Yeah, I think Tootsie Rolls are S tier.
Are they above Starburst?
I think so.
We got chocolate and fruit.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're above Milk Duds, too.
Honestly, yeah.
Maybe not above Nerds though.
Not above Nerds.
I like Nerds more. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Yep.
Now the
and then sour worms.
Trolleys. Those
sour
are
gummy
good.
Riley would put those top of the whole list. Those are her favorite candy of all time. I love them. I think they're.
I love them
great.
too. Honestly, I think we can put it next to Haribo.
Honestly,
especially the trolley ones.
The trolley ones,
above all that,
they're fucking amazing. I would be really okay putting them in A tier though.
Of the sour foods, these are the best.
They are the best. It would definitely be a sin to put them below Sour Patch Kids.
Like, I love Sour Patch Kids, don't get me wrong. But sour gummy worms, I don't know what it is, but the fact that you literally just through sucking on the sourness of the gummy worms, you eventually just get a normal gummy worm is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the fact that I love them, even though, like, Riley likes all but one of the... She doesn't like the orange and blue. So I pretty much end up eating just the orange and blue. But despite that, I'm still, like, so excited when she cracks open a bag of those trolleys. Because I
love the orange and blue ones.
They are good.
And it's also, like, the form factor... Honestly, I think I would put these above Haribo because I like the fact that they are half and half. So
the half and half is awesome.
If you want to, you could take off half of two worms and then put them together and just have one flavor, and that's pretty fun. Kind of like Frankensteining your own flavors.
And a worm's better than the bear, even if it's not talking.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. The Haribro said, "Would you still love me if I was a worm?" And we said, "Hell yeah."
Hell yeah, we would love you more.
We would love you more.
Now, Twix, are we talking left or right?
It does depend on whether we're talking left or right.
See, I like the right Twix more. Where are you guys?
I figured you were more right wing about it. I definitely left Twix for me for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
God damn it! You progressive fucking Twix.
Listen, I think both are they're pretty
It goes
good.
Chocolate cookie caramel chocolate. Not chocolate caramel cookie chocolate.
All jokes aside, though, I think Twix is an easy B.
Yeah, B tier. Maybe A tier because that marketing is amazing. The left and right Twix.
Above the Kit Kat.
I'd put it above.
I would put it above the Kit Kat. I like Twix more than Kit Kat.
Yeah, we could put it above the Kit Kat.
How do you guys eat the Twix? Just normally, just like go at it.
I just chomp that shit.
I just chomp them down. I usually I won't even
vertically eat the Kit.
I won't even like eat the left then the right. Like I'll just eat them both at the same time. I feel like it's
my perfect Twix experience is putting them in the freezer, taking them out when they're frozen, and then eating the top caramel first.
Actually, yeah, okay,
and then going in with the cookie.
I will say, yeah. If I'm being a fiend about it, I will eat the chocolate and the caramel around the cookie and then eat the cookie.
I have never done this before.
It's pretty good.
Try it. The cookie, like the caramel itself is really good, and the cookie itself is really good. It together is also very good, but like they're different experiences. And I like shortbread, which I think is what the cookie is a shortbread, right?
I think so.
So
it is kind of a shortbread type cookie. Yeah, I like where we put that.
Are we talking, okay, on this next one, Twizzlers, are we talking the 9 strings that you can pull apart, or are we talking just normal licorice?
I assume...
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think we're definitely talking about Twizzlers, because are you talking about Red Vine?
No,
No.
Twizzlers makes like normal licorice, but they also make like, the pull apart.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we're talking about, but I do prefer what you're talking about. But I think we're just talking regular red licorice Twizzler, which I would put at like a high C, maybe just below Butterfinger.
Should we just represent this as the pull apart though? Because those.
Yeah. If we talking the pull apart,
now we're talking Twizzlers.
I think we're talking Twizzlers though.
Yeah, but they're all just called Twizzlers. Hold up, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
But it's also like, if we think of it like that, then we could think of it like all licorice, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of these
and all licorice bad. I think Twizzlers, they're not even licorice, right? Technically.
Yeah, they are.
Well, they're not.
It's not like licorice root. It doesn't have that flavor of licorice.
It's true. It's not like black licorice, which is real licorice. I fuck with licorice, but I would prefer licorice as like a good and plenty.
Well, they do have licorice extract.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the strawberry or cherry one, maybe that's. Because Twizzlers either hit or they don't for me.
I think a fresh Twizzler, it's good, but I wouldn't want to put it super high. Like I'd put it either low B or high C.
You know what other
this one you guys
candy was good when it was fresh?
Butterfinger.
The Butterfinger.
Yeah, that's true. Vegetables, never had it.
Never had it.
No, I've never had a vegetable.
Fruit snacks. Oh, it's fucking S tier, dude.
Well, just fruit snacks. I'd put them A. I think because this is a candy.
They're not a good candy.
They're not really candy, but I think for a fruit snack, A tier, for sure.
I'll down a whole bag and feel great about it.
Exactly. Yep.
Whoppers.
Vile.
Whoa.
Disgusting.
Man does not like malted milk.
Nope.
I love Whoppers.
You like malt, huh?
I love malt. Dude, y'all ever had a malt milkshake?
I like a 40 ounce of malt.
Yeah, I've had a malt milkshake.
Those are fucking amazing. I love how the Whopper, it just like when you get to the middle, like you break it in half, and then when the malt touches your saliva, how it just dissolves. It's fucking amazing.
To be honest, the breaking a Whopper in half, that mouthfeel is like as bad as the drill at the dentist for me.
That's crazy. That's my favorite part.
Wow. I'm kind of in between you guys.
Okay.
Like, I'd eat a Whopper. I'd take a Whopper over some of these candies for sure. And I do really like that mouthfeel of just like having it and then putting it on your tongue and feeling it dissolve. But I don't like malt. Like that's really what it is like at the end of the day, the taste is not my favorite because malt, I don't know. It just kind of tastes like old person. And I don't.
Damn.
I can't shake it.
I say if you guys want to put it in B tier, you can put it wherever you want, but it's got.
I vote F, so you guys fight.
It's got to be B tier. They're better than everything in C. That's for damn sure.
I'd have a Krabby Patty over a Whopper any day.
Okay, well, so Patty is saying B. Honestly, Patty, I think I'm gonna put Whoppers below Butterfinger.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. All right.
We've
all had to make some compromises.
We've all had to make a lot of compromises here.
That's fine.
Yeah, because like Butterfinger is miles better than Whoppers, just in taste. But where they kind of are, and why I think they're the same ranking, is the mouth feels. Butterfinger, bad mouth feel. Whoppers, great mouth.
Good mouth.
So,
but for Bailey, a complete opposite.
For Bailey, complete opposite.
Yeah.
And for me, like, Butterfinger tastes better. Like we said, Asterisk tastes S tier.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
all right.
York peppermint patties.
I think S. I mean, they're fucking amazing. Fucking love
They're
Yorks.
good. They're good, but it's a little bit too toothpaste adjacent.
Now I can agree. I kind of agree. I don't like the dark chocolate. That being said, York itself isn't too dark. Like it's not that astringent. So I'm that's not the worst part of it. What the worst part of it is the mint. Like the mint is weird.
Oh, I love the mint.
I
got a bag of Yorks in my room right now.
If it was like thin mint, it would be okay.
So that was actually what I was gonna say.
Mint, it would be better.
If we're talking thin mints or junior mints,
I would take junior mints over York.
I would take a junior mint over a York any day, but you just don't see junior mints outside the movie theater.
Yeah.
So I say Yorks would. I think they would sit comfortably in A or B for me. Though personally,
I'm sitting at like a D for me. Where are you, Bailey?
I'd take a York over an Almond Joy.
For sure. I think Yorks.
Okay.
I think they
not over a Three Musketeer.
They deserve some credit. I'll put them where Bailey wants them. Between all.
Yeah, I think that's a good compromise.
Actually. Now the nice thing about the Yorks was at the ranch. The Yorks, you could get on a Saturday for Merc, we'd get 2 candy bars and a soda for 45 ranch bucks. And I'm sure Bailey did this plenty of times with me. You couldn't get if you wanted Yorks, you'd get 10 Yorks. But you couldn't get 20 Yorks. You couldn't just say give me 20 Yorks. So what I'd always do is I'd get somebody to trade me. I would trade my soda for 9 Yorks, and I would trade a candy bar for another 9 Yorks, and I would get 28 Yorks, and then I would put those in my locker and they'd last all week.
Yeah, it was the best value.
And people were like, yo, candy bar. There would be boys that were fighting for my soda, and they'd be fighting for my candy bar because they didn't care for Yorks, and it was so easy. But it was simply because, and that's why I think it kind of makes sense to put them in B tier because not a lot of people wanted the Yorks, but for me to be like, hey, I'll give you just basically from their perspective, they just get a free York. And now plus what they really wanted. So some boys would get 2 sodas. I didn't really care for soda that much. But I would get, but then I would have, and the individually packaged aspect of it was so great because we only got candy once a week. But since it was individually packaged, I'd have Yorks all week. I'd have candy all week.
So it was like your survival mechanic that you had given yourself. Your candy oxygen levels had to be a certain level. And the only way to keep them a certain level through the week was to keep Yorks hidden so that you could eat them through the week. That's funny as fuck.
There's tough times out there.
Tough times.
All right, boys. So this is looking like the latest of our.
That's the list.
Tier list. I kind of want to bell curve.
What?
Sorry, I thought I was going to do a different thing. So, add a row below.
What are you trying to do?
Are we doing SS?
S was.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna. You just want it to look like a bell curve. There you go.
Let's put.
No.
Yeah,
that's
Rolo
where we're
is the beginning.
stopping.
Rolo is the
I swear to God, if you drop Rolo,
that's where we draw the fucking line. Okay.
That's so funny.
All right, I'm cool with that.
I could deal with this.
Yeah. Here, move your mouse out of the way. I want to get a screenshot of that.
Here, I can.
No, they put a fucking tier maker fucking bullshit on it.
Oh, I'll have
Oh, whoa! What happened?
What have you done?
Oh.
What have you done?
What happened?
He's on mobile.
Just go back. There we go. There we go. Okay, let me get a screenshot of that. Ooh. Perfect. All right, boys.
You guys want to do another tier list?
No, we got a movie to watch.
Furiosa.
All right. Everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye,
YouTube. We'll catch you next week with another hot tier list.
Oh, you want to make this a weekly thing, Patty?
That'd be pretty fun. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. I like making tier lists with you. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And Bailey, if you want to come back every week, you can make tier lists with us.
I think Bailey having 3 people definitely added a nice element of like having a tiebreaker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all letting me barge in. I saw the stream preview and I was like, candy tier list? Hold up.
Hell yeah.